Hey everyone, today we are tackling a critical issue that affects many people, especially within the LGBT community. Discrimination in the workplace. Understanding your rights and knowing how to address workplace discrimination is essential. First, let's define what is workplace discrimination. Workplace discrimination occurs when an employee is treated unfairly or unfavorably because of certain characteristics such as race, gender, age, disability, or sexual orientation. In Singapore, there are laws and regulations in place that aim to protect employees from discrimination. While there isn't a specific law that addresses LGBT discrimination, there are general protections under the Employment Act and the tripartite guidelines on fair employment practices. When I say general protection under the Employment Act, I'm referring to things such as notice period to terminate and unfair dismissal. There's no specific provision in the Employment Act that deals with sexual orientation. The tripartite guidelines on fair employment practices state that companies must recruit and select employees on the basis of merit and regardless of age, race, gender, religion, marital status, and family responsibilities or disability. Notice how it is silent on sexual orientation, although the guidelines also state that the list is not exhaustive. That means it's not cast in stone, there could be more. And the guidelines also state that they will look into all cases of workplace discrimination, even if they do not arise from attributes that are not cited as examples in the guidelines. These guidelines emphasize that all employees should be treated fairly and with respect. They require the employer to implement progressive human resource management systems. The guidelines require companies to recruit and select employees on the basis of merit and not to be discriminated against. Employers are encouraged to provide employees with fair opportunity to be considered for training and development and to reward employees fairly based on their ability, performance, contribution to the company, and experience. So, what should you do if you believe you're facing discrimination at work because of your sexual orientation, because you're gay, you're lesbian, you're transgendered, you're whatever? Here are some steps you can take. First, document everything. Keep a record of all incidents of discrimination, which can include dates, times, details of what happened, and any witnesses who were around. This documentation will be crucial if you decide to take further action later. Next, check your company's employee handbook or employee policy. Many companies have anti-discrimination policies. Knowing your company policies can help you understand the steps you need to take internally. I myself, as a lawyer and who does employment law, I myself have reviewed and even drafted many employee handbooks. And I can tell you that most of the MNCs and the bigger local companies do have anti-discrimination policies in place, and many of them include sexual orientation. The third step is to report any discrimination to your human resource department or a manager. Be clear about what happened and provide any documentation you have to support this complaint. Many companies have internal procedures for handling complaints regarding discrimination. If your company does not take appropriate action, or if you are not comfortable reporting internally, you can file a complaint by filling up a form on the website of the Tripartite Alliance for Fair and Progressive Employment Practices. The link is below, and the Alliance can provide advice and assistance. You'll be asked to provide particulars and information, including the company name and details of the incident. The Alliance can advise you on the actions you can consider taking, such as filing a claim for wrongful dismissal with the TADM. They could advise you to file a police report, take civil action, including obtaining a protection order under the Protection of Harassment Act. You may also consider consulting with a lawyer to help you understand your rights and the best course of action. It is also important to know that organizations like Pink Dot Singapore and Uga Chaka offer resources and support for the LGBT community in Singapore. Discrimination in the workplace can be a challenging and isolating experience, but remember, you are not alone. Knowing your rights and the steps you can take can empower you to stand up against discrimination. Thanks for watching this video, and as always, if you have any questions or topics you'd like me to talk about, leave a comment below. See you in the next video.